It is Facebook Live, the Ask Jason question series. Hope all of you peeps out there are doing well. Facebook Live, you just send a question right there, info@thriveal.com. It's strategic questions to help you grow your firm. That's what we answer on the Facebook Live. Stan has sent in a great question. Let me read it to you. And there's some nuances to the question, as with all questions, of course. So here's what Stan says. What close rate should I expect when pricing larger value-based clients with 3 options? That is, let's say I've nailed the price. Out of 10 pitches, how many should I win? So, of course, there's no science to that, but we'll see if we can answer it. But I want to let you know about Thriveal's incubator coming up in May in Greenville. This is where you can be transformed and put in 8 foundational growth areas into your firm to help you grow in Greenville, South Carolina. My partner and I, Julie, lead that hands-on, one-on-one with just a small group of entrepreneurs. So if you don't have a firm, or if you've had a firm for 30 years, it helps all kinds of people flying in from all over the country, and the entrepreneurs you're going to hang out with is amazing. So we're going to teach just a lot of different things that will help a firm grow in a healthy way. So you were going to teach stuff, then you do some work stuff, then you teach stuff, work stuff. It's 10-hour days, so it's a lot of work. You get a lot of good food and a big resource pack. So you don't want to miss that. Now, here's the thing. Intuit sponsored it last year. They're sponsoring again this year. They love to help entrepreneurs grow. So what you can do is get a huge discount. All you have to do is put in Intuit QBO, Intuit QBO. That's in the comments there. Intuit QBO, into the registration page at thriveal.com/incubator. And it's going to take $750 off. That's like 43% off. Thanks, Intuit, for doing that. For people. So that's awesome. Or just ask us questions, info@thriveal.com. We can answer questions about the incubator. Let's dive into our question. What close rate should I expect when pricing large value-based clients with 3 options? So, meaning, let's say I've nailed the price out of 10 pitches, how many should I win? Okay. So if you're a firm that's normally selling tax and accounting, you might have a pretty good win rate, almost close to 100%, right? If people are coming to you and you're more of a generalist transactional firm, if they've been referred to you, they kind of know the price generally. They're looking for a new CPA. That's probably about 100% that are kind of referred to you. Now, this question Stan asked related to some value-based pricing I was teaching. And so when you start offering 3 options to larger clients and you're selling based upon a value and you're adding in some pretty serious strategic advisory type services, your win rate for clients is going to go down more. It's going to go down a good bit more. You're not going to win everything you used to win. And so basically, it's hard to know scientifically what the win rate is. But if you're getting around 50% of a win rate, that's kind of middle of the road. Now, if you're getting less than that, you're probably not in a healthy place to be adding some of the clients you should be adding to your firm on a regular basis. But a lot of times it does depend on how many clients you have in your pipeline, and what types of clients you have in your pipeline, your lead generation funnel, whatever you want to call that. So if you have only 1 or 2 clients going through your funnel every other month or so, that can be hard, because you may not win any of those. You may be serious, you may really need some cash because that's hard on you and you need some cash flow. You may be trying to low ball those or something like that, and that's not good. But if you have a lot of clients in your pipeline, so that's a key, right? So not only selling in the win rate, but it's actually how many clients and leads do you have pumping through your pipeline. That's going to really help your win rate, basically, because you're going to get a lot of practice and you're going to get to throw a lot of things at a lot of people. So I would say you want to get your win rate, especially if you're selling big value-based packages and prices on a value-based level where you're given 3 options. You want to get it up to the 60 and 70% win rate. You want to have a pretty good target to do that. And I would say specifically on this kind of pricing, this high-end, high-valued 3-option pricing. Call coming in. I hope we're still live. When you're doing that, you actually want to have a higher win at 60-70% if you have a lot of big clients that you're trying to win, and that's like the foundation of your firm, basically. So that, again, there's not a scientific win rate that you should be expecting, but I would say 60-70% is a pretty good win rate. Now, if you have plenty of clients and you want to really stretch it and you want to push really hard, then what you could do is you could start raising your prices if you have plenty of money, plenty of leads. And if you start pushing that and you get your win rate on these bigger, again, value-based 3-option pitching for larger clients, if it's tracking down around the 60% or sometimes even lower, that's okay too. But if you're really trying to grow, you got to get your win rate up into the 70% to really feed your firm the cash it needs to grow, because growth does require cash. So, Stan, I hope that helps. It's really hard to say that. And again, it depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about transactional services, you're going to be winning 100% of that. Maybe if it's just a referral for one tax return for $300 that you charge. But if we're talking about these big packages that you sell, that's going to be a little bit trickier, and your win rate is going to go down, so your cash is going to be affected by that. So just keep that in mind. Our firm does only these large value-based pitches. So we really need to have our win rates in a place that we can count on them, because that's the only kind of clients we pitch. But if you're a firm that has some transactional that gets 90-100% of those referrals, but then you're winning 60% of the larger value-based pitches at 3 options, that's okay too. You just got to know the mix. And again, the 2 components that really will help you is how many leads are you able to pump into your pipeline that you get to deal with? And are they the right kind of client, the right type of client? Because when you're pitching a value-based 3-option client, that type of client is a bigger, trusted client that really wants you to do some kind of transformation in an advisory way. So I hope that helps. Stan, everybody, you can just send an email to info@thriveal.com if you have a question to grow your firm in a strategic way, and we'll be able to help you. Thank you so much for joining us on the Facebook Live. Jason Blumer signing out. We'll see you. Bye-bye.